Every now and then I have story time and I tell a story from the neighborhood, man. So today I'm finna tell y'all a story about one of my dogs getting the studio shot up, man, with 120 rounds, man. Niggas came through with choppers, man, and they came through and lit the studio up, man. They hit the studio up bad, man. And let me go and tell y'all what happened, man. Well, one day my homeboy had woke up after he did a show or whatever, and he seen, everybody in the city was talking bad about the show. Because he threw a show, you know what I'm saying? And he's supposed to have all these guests out there and whatever. But, you know what I'm saying? Certain things happen. Well, all the people didn't get to perform and they didn't get to see the headliner and shit. It was like crazy. Like the headliner came, but he only did like 15 minutes on the 45-minute set. You feel what I'm saying? So everybody in the city was hot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it was either Boosie or it was Webby. It was somebody, man. But the city was swole that night, man. And it wasn't the artist's fault. It was the promoter fault. Because he let some local nigga jump on the mic from the neighborhood and just rock out for like 30 minutes. And he was trash. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had paid their money. And the club had like 1,500 people in there, bro. So the next morning, everybody was talking shit about it. Because niggas had them paid for booths and shit like that. And sections and shit. So he started, you know what I'm saying, beefing with the niggas, going back and forth with some other promoters. And, they had an artist over there that they was trying to push and, you know what I'm saying, make it big. Because the nigga had, was trying to get a song with Boosie. He was trying to get on with Boosie. So, you know what I mean, the nigga was so hot when they was going back and forth. He was like, nigga, you stay around there, nigga, I'm gonna come see about you. So the nigga, my homeboy, he just thought the niggas were playing. So, he got all the jury, all the goals. He like flashing time, man, these niggas ain't about that because, from what he knew, them niggas wasn't really about that. He knew niggas that done something to these niggas, to that promoter, but not the artist or whatever. So the shit went on and on. He was like, man, show him some money. The promoter was the one that had booked the show. And he was like, man, I got a new date. And he was finna bring somebody else big, bro. I don't know who it was, but he had done announced it. So everybody was going crazy, like, yeah, man, all the same people that were hating on him was ready to go back to the next show because he was throwing in like 2 weeks. And he had like a whole bunch of people coming, bro. I want to say he had like Trina. He had Kevin Gates. He had some motherfuckers coming, bro. So motherfuckers was right back on his ass like the same. All the shit happened like the same day. Because he hadn't posted all the money. He made phone calls and everything was getting done. So, you know what I'm saying? He kept talking shit. And he was like, man, I got a studio session tonight. But the city was so small. Cause we were down there like by Pahokee. So he was like, man, talking shit. He was talking shit like, man, I gotta be at the studio and shit, this and that. But there's only like 2-3 studios in the city. But the biggest one, it was the biggest one, nice one, a little bit far away. That's the one he went to where them niggas knew about the studio because everybody go to the studio. So, you know what I'm saying? That night around like 12:30, he done went live because the shooting got caught on live, bro. So he in the studio. So he in that bitch talking shit because he had a rapper. he wasn't a rapper. And he was talking about how he was finna get Boosie to come, Ray Viggs. He was gonna get all them niggas on features and stuff. None of this shit went through on thing with this nigga, but he had the money to do it at the time. And he was just talking shit. He had about 15 bands on him. He had a uh, big Cuban Link bracelet on, 12 pack in the mile. I think he had went and dropped 16. He had 12 at first. He had done dropped 16. By then he grilling. And he got the money. And bro, all you hear is boom, 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 boom. Bro, they shot that bitch up. He dropped down, nigga. It was only like 3 people in the studio. Engineers, and it was somebody walking around in there, his artist. And everybody hit the ground, hit the deck, bro. These niggas let off 120 bullets. 100 of them was chopper bullets. And the other nigga was shooting something else. And them niggas jumped in the car and they fled away, bro. And you know what I'm saying? My dog done never found out who it was because the niggas had a stolen car. The whole studio had surveillance on it, but they looked around, they checked the car. It had a stolen plate on it, so they never found out who it was, but he already knew it was the rapper and stuff like that, who the artist or the dude that he was beefing with, the other promoter, but they was from like a different town. So, you know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy, bro. But enough of that there, man. Y'all niggas be safe and careful out there. Peace. I'm out.